With that, let's talk a little bit about the community that is the FinOps Foundation. And I'm going to pass to Joe Daly here, our head of community, to tell us about the ambassador program that we've been getting teed up for a few months now.
Absolutely. So earlier this year, we announced the ambassador program. This is for our practitioners who have continued to contribute and engage at a high level with our community. So we have 15 approved ambassadors at the moment, and we wanted to take a moment this morning to introduce some of them. Vic, Josh, and Michelle will be presenting later on, but here are some 8 more. And we'll start it off with Eric. Eric Malarchuk, please say hello.
Hey, everybody. So I guess I have 17 seconds now. I'm not.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Anyways, my name is Eric Malarchuk. I work for Boomi. I'm the FinOps lead at Boomi. I'm also known as the Boomi Grinch. And if you're curious to know why, please reach out to me. I'm located near Philadelphia, and some might consider my superpower being the welcome wagon. I'm usually the one that's on top of welcoming new people to the community in the intros Slack channel and connecting them to topics that they are looking to learn a little bit more about. I'm always up for a conversation on unit economics, waste, and efficiency, and I'll be speaking at FinOps X on that topic.
And you do give the best welcomes in that Slack channel, I got to say. Yeah, I've kind of given up after seeing yours.
All right. Next up, Michelle Cleland. Are you online?
Present. Hello, everyone. Hi.
Go right ahead.
All right, so my name is Michelle Cleland, and I'm actually based in Hong Kong, and I'm currently working to a nonprofit organization, the Hong Kong Jockey Club. But previously, I was working with China Light Power, which is the utility provider in Hong Kong. Mostly people think I'm like Professor McGonagall, mainly from a leadership and the ability to like adapt or change. So they say like I'm a change shifter. So in terms of cloud, it's really good from that perspective because I get to influence and become really an ambassador and evangelist in the organization, or even now in this region in terms of FinOps and the whole cloud cost management. From a challenge perspective, I think it's from my experience, it's really on how do we articulate the benefit of cloud beyond the dollar side, beyond the cost savings, and also from a cultural change where from being a CapEx heavy investment, now everything is shifting to OpEx. How do we support the organization in that
Michelle,
respect?
I'm gonna leave them wanting to talk to you more because we're gonna get to everybody else, but reach out to Michelle if you have questions. We're gonna start the next one. No, totally.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Daniel, you're next.
Hello, greetings from Portugal. My name is Daniel Silva and I work in Nós Telecom based in Lisbon. It's a sunny day all the time. My role is a senior cloud solutions architect, and I'm a tech guy who loves to create solutions in the cloud. I try to bring more people to the cloud world internally and customers, and we create a team of FinOps in here. I started the journey in the FinOps Foundation taking the practitioner certifications, and now I'm finished the professional. And I have the pleasure to be a FinOps ambassador to help others in Slack or in other communications. And thank you. No more than 30 seconds here.
Fantastic. Parker,
we need like a buzzer this time. Last time we did this, we had a buzzer, but we're doing the nicer version now.
That's right.
Hey, I'm Parker Nancollis. I'm in the United States. I'm in Utah, and I'm a cloud business analyst for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And one of the things I've been diving into really deeply lately is commitment-based discounts. I'm working on revising our strategy at our organization for that. And then I also helped with the FinOps Pro Course module on that. And so I've just been diving really deep into different strategies and best practices. And I'd be interested to hear from any of you guys if you've got an interesting strategy or want to talk. Commitment-based discounts.
Thank you, Parker, for all the help on the pro modules. Some of the ones you've done are really fantastic. So appreciate your inputs there.
Absolutely. Kim Weir from Target.
Hey, everybody. I'm Kim Weir. As Joe said, I'm from Target. My superpower is that I, like Michelle, I'm a shapeshifter. So I can take any team and make it great. From a FinOps perspective, I am an expert at being new and building your own education or your own platform, your own application. So reach out to me if you want input on that.
And I think you have one of the larger FinOps teams that we've come across. So I imagine you'd also be a good person to talk to about team structures and
Yep.
who to put in what sorts of seats.
Mhm.
Impressive to see what you pull off.
All right. Scott Lynn. Are you with us, Scott? Oh, I will introduce Scott. He's been with us for a long time. He leads up the San Francisco Cloud FinOps Meetup group. He is incredibly helpful, incredibly supportive of the community. Always feel free to reach out to Scott if you have questions in Azure or in just community building and wanting to talk to. He's got some really great experiences and ideas.
Scott also holds one of the voting practitioner seats on the FinOps governing board. So if you want the FinOps Foundation to go a different direction, he's a good person's ear to bend as well.
That's right. Dan Berg.
Hey everybody, I'm Dan. If you were here at the little before chat, before this little conference, I host the New York City meetup, and we would love to have you guys join there. I am a cloud ops analyst at Datadog. I joined there. I was the first dedicated cloud cost hire. We've since grown out a team, so I love kind of talking about the different roles that people can take. Also, Datadog cloud native from day one. So like if you're in that spot, rather than migrating to a cloud, completely different, we're not completely different, but different challenges. And I'd love to chat with you about that.
Fantastic. And then wrapping us up today, Noel Crowley.
Hi, Joe. My name is Noel Crowley. I work as a Director of Cloud FinOps for Fidelity Investments, and I'm a FinOps Ambassador from Ireland. I also have the pleasure of being one of the hosts of the exciting FinOps pod with Joe Daly and Dina Solis. And I'd like to quote JR today when he said it's oddly good. So I'd like to say to everybody to go listen to the FinOps Foundation podcast wherever you get your podcasts. But mostly if you could get them from Spotify, because Joe Daly is really interested in knowing what music FinOps practitioners are listening to.
It's a lot of Ed Sheeran. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't mean that oddly good thing as a backhanded compliment. I just didn't know it would get so good so fast. I thought it would take you all some time.
That's odd.
But to go to my superpower, what I'm interested in mostly is how we measure FinOps success. Are people using KPIs? Are they using cost ratings? Or what kind of reports they're using on this? To the extent that myself and Zach Stidham will be hosting a session at FinOps X on this very topic of the history of KPIs within Fidelity for FinOps. So if you see me in Austin,
I'm gonna have to cut you off too, man. Sorry. I love you, but we're gonna leave one more. We got a lot of content. Do we have anybody else?
No, that's it. We have cut it off.
Awesome. Joe, you want to share about the meetups?
Absolutely. And I shared a link in the meetups in the chat earlier. We have a lot of great meetups. Dan Berg hosts the New York City meetup. We have the Stockholm, Sweden meetup, May 24th. I'll actually be speaking via video link. Don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to figure that out. Then also we have some other ones popping up here. Sydney's starting up this summer. New York City is listed on here quite a lot. The Dutch FinOps groups, Go Dutch, they'll be hosting an in-person meetup later this summer. And of course, San Francisco. Go check out our link. I'll post it again in the chat here to always stay up to date on where your closest meetup is.
And thank you again so much to all the ambassadors for stepping up. These people are not paid to do this work. They're just helping the community and sharing knowledge and connections. So thank you all for being a part of that program. JR here from the FinOps Foundation. Thank you for watching. Please go to finops.org if you want to get plugged into this amazing community. And of course, hit subscribe right here on YouTube to get all the future content. Hope to see you soon.